So, was it a legitimate traffic stop or retaliation? Body camera video obtained by the WAFBI team shows a Baton Rouge police officer stop a man and he goes through his car without a warrant.
Tonight, critics are questioning it as a heated debate over what actually happened will likely end up in court. Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, obtained the body camera video through a public records request, but once again ran into an issue with the video BRPD's lawyers handed over. Chris.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. That's right. They're giving up the videos as the law requires, but before they give it to us, those BRPD lawyers are heavily blurring it, making it almost impossible to see what's happening. In this case, the audio is just as important, and you can hear that loud and clear. Raheem Howard is still shaken by a hot summer traffic stop in 2025. He's the man in this blurred-out video having just left the gym after a workout. He was near Sharp and Cloud Streets in Baton Rouge when bright flashing blue lights got behind him. Immediately, he's met with a gun drawn. The WAFBI team obtaining this video through a public records request submitted 7 months ago. BRPD is just now handing it over.
Take 2 steps to your right. Keep coming back. Keep your hands up, man.
Howard says what happened next led to him being handcuffed.
Okay, so there was a call about somebody in a gray vehicle pointing a gun at people, okay?
Okay.
Is there a gun in your car?
No, sir, I don't have no gun.
Look, if there's no gun in that car, you're good.
Yes, sir.
He's then placed into the back of a Baton Rouge police unit, and the officer's own body camera shows he never asks for permission to search Howard's car. The officer goes through it, even though he has no warrant. After finding nothing, the officer makes a quick decision.
My detainee's gonna be released. It's not him.
The video is blurry because Baton Rouge police released it that way. Tonight, Howard says one wrong move, and he does not think he'd be here to tell his story.
I would have been dead. I would have been dead if I would have moved around. Because how he came out, it just showed, I just seen, just like I seen it all over his face. Like one false move, I would have been dead, for sure.
Howard is skeptical of Baton Rouge police, and for good reason. In August of 2018, he was wrongly accused of trying to shoot a Baton Rouge police officer. Listen to what he had to say back then as police led him off to jail.
I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no gun at all.
So you were there?
Yes, I was there. I didn't have no gun. That was my car. I didn't have no gun. I'm innocent.
And once he was released from jail back then, he spoke to WAFB, reiterating he did not even have a weapon on him. So how could he be accused of shooting at an officer?
I asked the detective around the body camera, show me the video. He was like, he seen the video, he seen me with a gun. I'm like, you didn't see me with anything. And he was like, I asked to take the lie detector test. He was like, I am the lie detector test. I felt like they didn't do no investigation.
The officer making the allegation, Yusef Hamadeh, was a member of BRPD's now disbanded street crimes unit. Turns out Hamadeh's allegation against Howard was not just a small fib, but an extraordinary lie. Neither Hamadeh's body camera or front-facing dash camera in the officer's vehicle were turned on during the incident. The rear-facing camera was on, officials said, but it was facing downward, so it did not capture any relevant footage. 2 months after Howard's arrest, the department fired Hamadeh. That's when his checkered history with BRPD came to light, including another man he stopped who ended up dead following a shootout. A grand jury declined to indict the officer in both cases.
It's just like I'm tired of looking over my shoulder, wondering, is somebody after me?
With Howard now facing another run-in months ago, some question if the vehicle search crossed the line.
Certainly violated his rights, right? But at the same time, even the violation of his rights in the search that I saw wouldn't have identified a weapon, which kind of leads me to believe that you might have just been messing with him, right?
Stand by.
So at no point you gave him permission to search your car.
Eugene Collins is the former NAACP president and remains an outspoken community advocate. He's calling for reforms.
When you look at that officer needs retraining. It was just completely crash dummy level police work. That should not happen.
The I-Team showed this video to longtime Baton Rouge defense lawyer Jared Ambo, who said warrantless searches can occur under certain circumstances.
The officer has to have credible information that evidence of the crime that he thinks is afoot is in the car. So this person has a gun in the car and is pointing it at other people, that's good, credible information. He's got no reason to disbelieve it.
As soon as the officer realizes Howard is not the person he was looking for, he's released. It's an encounter that lasted less than 6 minutes.
We want police officers to enforce the law and keep us safe, and sometimes we have to trade a few moments of uncomfortability or a few moments of interaction with an officer in order to make sure that they're able to keep us safe, right? There's a bit of a trade-off there.
But tonight, Collins and Howard remain troubled by it, along with the continued blurring and muting of police body camera videos by BRPD, a practice they believe needs to end.
Our mayor needs to do something about this. Our mayor needs to ensure that another heavily redacted, heavily edited video doesn't get to Chris Nakamoto.
Howard says in the wake of the stop, he filed an internal affairs complaint against the officer. Filmed here by his cell phone, he's now pursuing legal help, saying his 2 encounters with BRPD have left him with serious trust issues with police.
I was praying to my higher powers, just praying in my head the whole time. Just praying like, Allah, please just protect me.
We requested an interview from Baton Rouge police. When the I-team began asking questions about what happened here, we were told to put our questions in writing. We did submit that request, but never heard back. For the WAFB team, I'm Chris Nakamoto. Greg Liz.